Assalamu alaikum class, how are you all? I hope you all are perfectly alright. Today we are going to start a new unit number 8, electricity. Class, electricity is a form of energy. There are lots of types of energies in this universe. There is solar energy which comes from sun. Similarly, we use water energy and wind energy. But these all are natural forms of energies. If we talk about electrical energy, so it is a man-made energy and we use electricity in so many ways. In this unit, we will discuss how electricity works. First of all, I will explain you what is an electric current. So class, electricity that moves along a wire is called an electric current. Class, it means the electrically charged particles which flow along a wire is called an electric current. If there is no movement of these tiny electric particles, then it's mean there is no current in the wire. Class, an electric current can flow only through certain materials. The word certain means खास, यानी इलेक्ट्रिक करंट ख़ास तरह के मटेरियल से पास होता है and those materials are called conductors. Let's discuss them. Those materials that allow electric current to flow through them are called conductors. For example, metal and water. So class, electricity can only travel through conductors and the best conductors of electricity are metal and water. So that's why we use metallic wires to flow the electric current. And we will discuss about the wire later. So class, the main point is that electricity can only travel through conductors. Here we have few conductors like we have copper, we have aluminum and steel. These all are metals and these all are good conductors of electricity. Now a question arises that how we can use electricity safely. So for this we use insulators. And what are insulators? Those materials that do not allow electric current to flow through them are called insulators, and the examples of insulators are wood and rubber. So class, as electricity cannot travel through wood and rubber, so we use them to save ourselves from electric shock, because electric shock is very dangerous and it can kill us. Here we have few sorts of insulators. We have plastic, we have rubber, glass, cloth and wood, and these all are good insulators of electricity, which means electricity cannot travel through them. So these are good insulators. Now we will discuss how we use conductors and insulators together to travel the electricity safely. Class, look at this picture. There is a wire which has two parts. We can see them. The first part, which is orange in color, is a metal. It is used to travel the electric current. So this is a conductor. This is the inner part of a wire. The word inner means andar wala. Then it comes the outer part. In this picture, the outer part is black in color and it is made up of a plastic, which is an insulator, which means electricity cannot travel through this. So class, that's how our wires are made, and this wire is called flex too. In other words, flex is a wire which is covered with a plastic. So class, that's how an electricity travels through a wire safely. Now let's discuss about circuits. Class, the path along which an electric current flows is called a circuit. An electric circuit includes a device which gives the electric current. The device such as a battery or cell or a generator. So an electric circuit includes a device wires, and then the other devices that use the electric current, like bulb, motors, and computers, etc. So class, they all connect and make a circuit. Now I will explain you about a circuit with an example of a simple circuit. Class, an electric current flows from a battery or a cell. It passes the wire to light the bulb. Now look at this diagram. At point 1, we have a battery, which is our device to give an electric charge. At point 2, we have a wire, or we call it a flex 2 because it is covered with a plastic. So class, we can see that the wire is connected with a battery, and at the other end it is connected with a bulb, which is a device which will use the electricity provided by the battery through wires. Class, at point 4, we can see a filament. Filament is a tiny string of wire inside the bulb. When it receives the electric current, it gives the light. Now look at the point 5. There is another flex or wire which is connected the bulb and the battery. So class, we can see that all components of circuits are connected, and this is how our simple circuit works. Our next topic is a complete circuit. Class, electricity cannot jump across a gap. If there is a gap in a circuit, the bulb will not light up. A complete circuit is always closed with no gaps in between. So class, if all the components of a circuit are connected properly, the current will flow and light up the bulb. That's how the current flows out through one end of the battery and flows back through the other end. Class, keep remember this thing that main electricity is produced in a power station. Power station is a place where the main electricity is produced, and it is brought to our homes through thick wires called cables. So that's how we use electricity in our homes, in our offices, in our schools, etc. So class, in this chapter we have discussed about electricity, how electricity travels through a wire, how we use a simple circuit, and what is a complete circuit. So class, read this chapter for at least 5 times and learn all the difficult words. Thank you.